Hey everybody, welcome to the Tower. I hope you're having a great day. If you're not, you've come to the right place because Tower Moments are all I do. Now, how do I do this? Well, if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Let me go through it real quick. We draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall Tower energy. What this means is the cause, Tower, and effect, outcome. We look at the bottom of the deck for more information and we clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3, and we will look at one card at the bottom of the deck for one more piece of information. We should have our story. All right. All of these messages are timeless. So whenever you're watching this, might be the time you were meant to see it. Could be when it was just released. Could be tomorrow. Could be a week from now. I don't know. And you're just going to have to trust yourself and see when this resonates with you, if it ever does. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. All right? Collective reading. So, trust yourself. If it feels right, take it. If it doesn't feel right, move on. It's totally fine. If you like what you see, hit the old subscribe button, and let's get started with the tarot reading. Oh, the lovers on this side of the tower. I'm the lizard guy right there, if you didn't know. Right there, lizard guy. I don't like this card on the side of the tower, to be real with you. This is a huge emotional choice that leads to the tower. You're going to have to choose between two different things that you care very much about. Lover's card is also obviously the relationship card. It's not like I'm avoiding that or anything, but that's just another way of seeing this card is a huge emotional choice. And you hate it. You hate which way you're going to go, right? So, I don't know. It could be a person. It could be a thing. I don't know. Maybe you got to let something big go. It's not a happy energy. Tower moment, and that leads you to the moon. Oh boy, the moon card. Moon card is all about hiding something, feeling like you're lost, or you want to be lost, or you want to disappear. You just wish you would be anywhere else. So you kind of withdraw from the world. It's like the Hermit card, but the Hermit card is, you're telling people where you're going to go. This is just like you just drop off the map. You get away from everything for a while. Okay, that's a fun combo. And the Sun and the Emperor. So this is the energy of gaining control of your life and being happy. So I think you, if I were to stop this reading right here, I would just say disappearing for a little while would be the best thing for you. Get away from the chaos, the drama, the painful choices, and just go on a road trip somewhere by yourself where nobody knows your name and you can just chill for a little while. That's where I think this reading would go. If I were to stop right now, that'd be the only way to find true happiness is somewhere you've never been. You never know, right? Okay, here we go. Let's see what's got you making this emotional choice. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. You are definitely not happy. Four of Wands. So basically, your life is falling apart and it feels like you're not moving. You're not getting what you need out of a relationship. This is the energy of, the basic things in a relationship that you expect. You're not getting. This is like bare minimum stuff not being met. This is the energy of nobody's trying anymore. There's no happiness in this house. You wish you were anywhere else. That makes a whole lot of sense, right? I just draw the cards, people. But yeah, the Four of Wands is down here, and that's the energy of there's no happiness in this house. There's no celebration. There's no joy here anymore. It's empty. You go home and it's like a prison. You would rather be at work. You would rather be literally in your car outside of your house before you had to come in. There's no material things going on here because the Queen of Pentacles is here. Like, you probably eat close to the same things every day. You're in a rut. You're in a routine. You're miserable. You feel like you're in a prison. You feel like you're being used and nothing is moving forward. the Knight of Pentacles is up there too. And that's the energy of very slow. It's the slowest moving card in the deck, energy-wise. And you just feel stuck. You feel trapped. Now you have to make an emotional choice. Because you got to decide if it's them or you. Yep, communication is going to bring the Tower, 8 of Wands. So I think you're going to speak up. And it's probably going to cause a fight. 3 of Swords. Yeah. This relationship has probably been dead for a long time. I mean, in your head, you keep thinking, I want to try something different. I want to try something new. I want to experiment or whatever you want to call it. But it's never going to work because the person you're with, I think they hate you. I think they either hate you in secret or it's an open fact, because this is an energy of despise. This is an energy of I wish I could be anywhere else. You both wish you could be somewhere else. That's the thing here. You wish you could be somewhere else. They wish they could be anywhere else too. All right? And that's why this 3 of Swords is here. That's the card of, people getting their needs met elsewhere. And I think when you talk about this, you're going to bring it up in conversation. You're just going to be like, man, we need to do something. And then they're going to say, well, I've been seeing Bill from work and we go out twice a week. And it's just, that's why I don't need you anymore. And I think this is going to set you off. I think this is going to bring a new emotion into play, which is going to be anger and betrayal. And even though it's an empty house and an empty relationship, you're still going to feel that sting. It's still going to be like, well, why didn't you just leave? Why did you have to do it like that, right? Why did you have to be like that? Because you're not doing that. Okay, you're not. I can guarantee you that you're living this routine, this empty, hollow, endless cycle life, and you're not reaching out to anyone. You're not trying to make it better. You're not going on an adventure. You're not seeing anyone behind their back. You're just enduring the pain. And this person, whoever you're with, is not. They are definitely having their fun a couple times a week without you even knowing about it. And I know you probably are past the point of love and whatnot because you're just empty, but it's still going to sting. It's going to hurt. Now you can't, you don't want to tolerate that because you're not doing that. They are. And that's just something you need to get away from. The Moon card, that's exactly why it would make you feel like the Moon energy. It's like, what do I do now? I'm just lost. I don't even want to be here anymore. 9 of Wands, right? Yeah, tired, wounded warrior, beat up. Page of Cups, definitely. You're just going to feel faded and empty, for sure. And the 7 of Cups, yeah, you're going to have a lot of options in front of you where to go next. But you just want to disappear. You don't want to deal with this. I feel like you've put a lot of work into this relationship. A lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy at first. And you probably keep the rent paid and the bills paid. And you go to work and you do all the work. But it's empty. It's basically running on a wheel here. It's you're going through the motions and the actions, but there is no happiness left. It's completely empty. And you're gonna find out. It's gonna lead you here. I'm rambling, I know, but I'm just getting through this one more time. And after that, you can do anything. You're gonna be free. You get to control your life again and have the Sun card show up again, but it's going to take some time. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups, which is the card of walking away. Yeah, this is everything in this reading right now is just telling you to leave, get out of town. If you're living with somebody and it's like this, and you didn't sign a lease, pack your stuff up and go. Find a new apartment. You've got money coming in. If you got that, if you got places you can go, if you got someone you could stay with for a few days, you just need to get out of your situation because you're drowning. You're drowning in darkness and misery and pain and suffering, and and feeling alone, right? So the cards are telling you to get out because this situation is going to make you feel empty and bad and like you just want to disappear into a void. And you probably will for a while because you just don't know what happened. Right? It was working good at first and it just kind of stopped. And this is the kind of person that does this to people. Yeah, they got comfortable and they showed their true selves and they just kind of started doing their own thing, and that didn't include you at all, ever. And then you just feel kind of neglected and alone. You're not alone, but you feel that way. All right, Tower moment's fun. There is light at the end of the tunnel, of course, but you need just to get there. All right. So yeah, if this resonates with you, I am sorry. I hope it doesn't. I hope you're in a good relationship and everything's happy, and all of this is just meh. But if it isn't, and you're in a relationship that's just empty and dead and hasn't moved anywhere in a while, this is probably for you. Light at the end of the tunnel, but you got to get through the tunnel, right? Okay, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. There we go. Check it out. This is somebody who is definitely cheating on you for sure. They've probably been doing it for a while. Probably around the time the relationship started to stop. So check back into your memories when that seemed to be, and there you go. You have your answer. All right. Usually I'm clicked onto the void area of the video right now. Most people have disappeared. So if you're still here, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. And do think about hitting the old subscribe button. Share the video. Maybe somebody else needs to hear this. And yeah, thank you for being here, sticking around, and hanging out with me again. I try to upload every day, so we get to hang out every day. Hit the old bell and, play along if you like. Even if you're just curious about what I'm going to say next. All right. Have a good day. Good luck, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.